Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Azaan today with my new updated setups for him. We're going to speed run the intro because I don't want to make this one too long here at the start. Aside from the standard setup, which I have shown you before, which has also changed a little bit, we have the push setup, which has got a bunch of extra distance on the F, and also the IR setup, which has a bunch of extra time until the IR starts to decay. I don't find myself picking them up too much, especially the push setup, because if you want to throw people off the map, which is kind of what the setup is for, and also I guess a little bit for the longer maps, you end up dying as well whenever you push somebody off. But it can be kind of fun. The IR setup is a little bit more useful in situations where it might work, but really you can't go wrong with the standard setup. I use it like 90% of the time, and that's pretty much it for the intro. Let's jump into game one, show it off, hopefully have a bit of a better time than we did in the first video. Would recommend you watch that one first, but I'm going to try and do a better job today. We'll see. I have played Azaan quite a bit more since that first video, to the point where I don't feel like I'm going to really change my thoughts on him too much by playing him anymore. It's kind of got to the point of diminishing returns, funnily enough. Although, if anything, he's going to get nerfed in the next update. Pretty much everybody seems to agree he's a little bit overpowered, and I kind of agree as well. He definitely could do with being tuned down a little bit, probably just by removing some of his damage and a bit of his sustain, and then I think he'd be fine. Talked about that in the first video though, and it was surprising to see that pretty much everybody was on the same sort of page with his release. I think even after the nerf though, I'm still going to like him a ton. Enough talking here in the intro. I was trying to speed run this. Let's go. Jump into game one. I was actually planning to do the frontline tier list, but I decided that I'm going to wait a little bit after Azaan inevitably gets nerfed so that I can fully decide if I still like him enough to put him in A or S tier, which is where he's sitting at the moment. For the first one, we've got Ice Mines, we've got Generals, we've got Vora, we've got a Zin and a Victor, and then for their side of Vora, an Ashe, a Grove, and a Azaan, and a Pip. So kind of similar, but they have the extra tank and the healer, whereas we're kind of more just focused to full damage here. For the talent, we're going to go for persistence, and then for the build, definitely going to go for the standard or the IR setup here. The push one wouldn't really work at all. The IR could be quite useful, but I think I'm just going to play kind of safe and go for the sustain, because I don't know how much Generals is going to be able to really heal us with the team we've got here. We'll go for Cauterize and Nimble. It's in there saying RIP my sound again. Somebody drop in the +1. My sound bugs haven't been too bad, but I know a lot of people have had issues with sound not loading in games and stuff. We've got Shrapnel, Luminary, Yomi, Relentless, then Unyielding, Persistence, Fortress, and Catalyst, and whatever the Grover grabs. Just said Grover instead of Grover. How is that not like a skin or something? I feel like Grover could be a thing. Let's get hits on the Azaan. Maybe we should go and dive the Pip at the back. We can try new something. Seems like Vora's going for that sort of play. I guess we can just ignore the Azaan for a little bit. Hello Ashe, I guess you're here. Go ahead and get rid of her. There goes the Azaan 2 combo on the Pip, maybe for a finish. Vora is nearly dead, but Pip got healed to her. She's still gone. Vora really pushing in here with me. I realised that Vora and Azaan on the same team is kind of rude. There goes the Pip any second. Just going to have to push in on him here really overly hard. But there we go, he's gone. Just went ahead and pulled back. Sin died. That worked out quite well. There is the wall. Right click just there. Didn't hit anybody because they were a little bit too far off. We're actually making a solid sort of effort here, but I'm going to have to definitely pull back a bit until the team comes in. Also though, because I keep forgetting to mention it in videos, don't forget to use code FrostFangs if you're getting anything from the Epic Store, whether that's Paladins, crystals, or literally anything else. Code FrostFangs. I appreciate those guys that have been using it already. Props to you. If you want to help me out though, definitely something you can do. It's free, might as well. Pretty damn big ult there. We'll go ahead and pop the F, finish off the Azaan. He should be dead. Yep, should be a pretty free stomp here. We're just going through him. More hits on the Ashe. She's going to knock, but we can just dash back in. She is dead. Just making sure we've got Cauterize on her, but we've only got caught one anyway. Chasing down the Pip. Very, very rude, but I think I'm going to have to do it here. Let's just go ahead and finish him off. This is disrespectful as hell. Why am I pushing in so hard? We'll throw the wall up. Okay, I'm just going to dip here, wait for the F, but team's with me, so we're fine anyway. That was not what I wanted to do. I think I did a video a little while ago that was called like Speed Run Koga or something, and I feel like I'm doing a similar sort of thing here, although that was for a different reason. I feel like today I'm playing Speed Run Azaan because I'm just like going turbo mode and trying to play super aggro, like damage and stuff. Can we finish off there Azaan here? He's going for the ult. We'll throw the wall up. That might help out whoever was getting hit by the Vora, but let's get rid of the Azaan. That's the ult from the Grover. Big right click, and then we'll just run. Seems like I was on my own there for a little bit longer than I should have been. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm kind of punished for playing as aggro as I was. We'll get more Cauterize. I forget that I am a solo tank here, but I'm going to run, try and get on the objective. We'll dash on just to make sure we're here on time. I could go for the ult. Vora is playing very aggro. I don't know where that Grover went. I guess he's back there. Can we finish him off? My accuracy is garbage. There's a dash. Not really what I want to do, but puts in a pretty good spot. We've got a knock up. There goes the Pip. Ashe is going for hers. One little hit, but she's out of range, and there is the push successful. We got the 2-1 and Ashe's ult down. Zin just used his. I think he tried to bait it as a joke, but he actually just consumed his ult 100%. Okay, we'll finish off Cauterize. We're shredding so far. What I was trying to say there before I cut myself off is that my voice has been kind of rough lately, so that's why I've been all over the place with uploads. I feel like I've been missing way more days than I wanted to, and that's just because it's been kind of hard for me to properly actually record anything, because sometimes I'll record like a video, talk for an hour, and then end up scrapping it, and I don't have enough voice left to record another one. But let's dash in to the wall. That's really the one thing that I hope they fix with Azaan. I imagine if they nerf him but fix the jank with him, he'll end up being in about the same sort of spot. We'll go for the ult. We'll jump the pip. Don't know really what he's doing, but we pushed him into the Victor. That worked great. Okay, right click there. Knock him out of the grip, but that's fine. He should be dead, right? There we go. Just shredding him, honestly. Big hits on the Grover. We'll get some stuff on the Ashe. We'll pull her into here, maybe. We'll just do some weird plays. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Grover ulted, but Ashe is kind of on her own, sort of. There's a wall. It's not where I wanted to throw it, but that's fine. Kind of still helping us provide a little bit of block and annoyance. Ashe is not out because that's a pip ult. Are we around the corner? We are. Victor with the cover. Shouts team. We're actually going to get the 3-0 here. Absolutely disgusting. Let's get rid of the Grover. Do we dash in? Thought I was going to stun the pips in. Somehow got that kill there. Don't really know, but there's a 700 and one more hit to finish. She's already dead. We'll throw one over there maybe. Hit the pip. We'll dash in. Thought I had full meter. That's a shame we would have actually made it there. Maybe been able to push before I was playing really aggro. Tried to throw a wall, but it wouldn't let me do it. It's also a bit weird sometimes throwing the wall when you're like below a surface. Doesn't work very well. Just went for the ult to try and combo, but I didn't really do anything with my wall, which sucks. Don't know what Azaan is hanging on. It didn't look like the Generals was affecting him, but I think he was. There's the hit and the push and the finish. Just wanted to kind of secure this. Oh my god, I missed it. Are you kidding me? Do we go for the ult to finish this pip? I think I do. He got healed, but we can still get rid of him. But there's the F for the stun. This is so goddamn mean. I feel bad. Pull up the wall here. Retreat. Yeah, feel like Azaan is just the king of playing super aggro and annoying the hell out of your enemies. That was a proper sentence. Feel like I said that wrong, but whatever. Azaan's pulling up the wall. We'll just get hits on him. Void with the ult. Okay, hello Ashe. That's not a pull at all. She's going for her ult. Okay. Seems like they will just sat at the top. Can't really do much with the Ashe ulting on the point. Pip's gonna ult me. I'm just dead here. So no way I'm gonna live. Fair play, I suppose. 3-0. We could have got the 4 there if I played that a bit better. We'll go ahead and get some more Nimble. Finish it off. Azaan and Nimble is a combo that at first glance you might not think would work, but I find it to be pretty damn useful because of how I play Azaan. Maybe if you play him more defensively, you won't pick it up, but playing him super aggro makes you feel quite glidey and nice. We'll throw up the wall. There's a hit. There's a right click that only got 1. Oh, am I dead because of the cripple? No, we're fine. Managed to get up here as well. It's actually quite useful. Pip is battering me here though. That's 4 with the ult. There's a hit. Right click for the knock. Can we finish him off? There's the hit and the F. I thought that might have dealt full damage. That would have worked, but he's still dead. And I'm now here against 4 of them. This was maybe a bad play. Got a pretty big kill with the right click. There's a hit. Gonna F kind of up and then throw a Q there. What is happening? I don't know. There's a hit. Right click. Hit. Do we go for the ult here? Sure. Why not? There goes the Ashe. What am I doing? Just really going for the cheeky pull here. Stun on the Azaan. Pull. Push. That's what I meant to say. Literally the complete opposite. I'm dead. 4 is gone. Is anybody be able to get on there? Zin is on it. Still pushing the 3-0 here for literally no reason. If we all used ults, maybe we would have had that now that I think about it, but they're playing sensibly, unlike myself. We'll go ahead and grab Kronos and Haven. It's a very tempting combo there with the 600 credits. We've got Nimble is finished. I'm trying to think if I want Resilience. Actually, now that I think about it, Resilience is a really sensible pickup. They have a Pip, they have an Ashe with the ultimate, Grover with the cripple. The cripple's been pretty annoying so far. Victor grabbed it. I don't think Kronos is going to be that useful. I feel like Haven, and yeah, the Resilience here is the pick. That's just with the ult, but he failed. There's a wall. Oh, okay, that's an ult. We do have the Resilience, which is directly already helping us. Don't know what the hell is going on here. That is a Victor with the ult. I guess we won that team fight, but that was so janky. They went for like a 5-man push, and we managed to kind of screw them over. I wonder if I died there, if that would have been different. There's a hit on the Ashe. Hit. Knock. She's dead. Grover's the only one left here. This was just a really, really failed attempt. Okay. I really do wonder if I didn't grab Resilience, if I would have died to that Pip ultimate there, would that have made like a massive difference? Probably, but we're kind of holding them off here. We're already on 85%. I think we're on a run on. We'll throw the wall just to really seal the deal, I suppose. We're going to F back a little bit, but still kind of maintain ourselves a little bit further forward. There's the overtime trigger, and by the time I got here, because of recovery mechanic, they did get the 3-2. That feels super shitty and kind of cheesy. I don't understand why the hell that triggered an overtime. Obviously it was 3-1 and they probably should have got it to trigger, but felt really, really cheesy though, because we just stopped the first round, then they won one team fight every game to the point, but whatever. That's a 3-2. They're actually making a solid effort here on the push. I'm all for it though. More tension for the video. I'd much prefer a game like this than a 4-1 stomp. I just wish the overtime mechanic was a little bit more consistent, because I feel like I've had situations where it's a 3-1 and overtime doesn't trigger, and then others where it just does, like it did today. Get some pretty long range hits here, although I'm getting kind of battered by the Grove. I don't know why they're playing so defensively. I feel like at a range we have some sort of advantage. Get some more hits on as many of them as we can. Pretty big hits with our swings here, with our hammers. I guess I always want to call them axes, but that's Grover obviously. Before we're going for the ult, I guess we can go around and give her a hand, because I'm pretty sure she's not on her own. Yep, they're making some sort of effort here. I was making sure they weren't going around for a sneak push, which is why I didn't go around the right side. We'll throw up a wall there just to block him off a bit. Ashe with the knock. For some reason we're going to grab the Pip. Never mind, he's dead. I missed completely. Push up here now on the right side. Hits on the Grover and the Vora. Right click just there. There's another tap. Can we finish? Yes we can. Nope, but I did pull the Grover over and Zin did the job, so Am I dead here? Now I'm trying to throw up a wall. There's a right click combo that was so goddamn messy, but self-heal there, putting us right back up. We'll dash up a bit. There's the defense successful. Very jank, but it all worked out. 3-2 still. Okay. Quite glad I decided on resilience. I feel like it was the right choice. I could have gone for Cronus instead of Haven, but I feel like the damage reduction is more useful. Master Riding could have also been nice, but Jones has kind of got that covered with going for like the ult play, which is going to run straight past the pit, but nope, I'm dead. He actually killed me there in like the half a second they had to kill me in that ult. Okay. Got hit there by the Azaan left click, a Vora right click, and some stuff from the pip. I feel kind of cheesed by that death, but they seem to be going for that tactic. That's why they went for all Master Riding. I'm pretty sure they're partied, but even if they're not, that's a pretty interesting tactic. It seems to never really work that well for them, but just kind of holding them off, getting some hits there on the Vora. That Grover route is really, really annoying. Big self-heal though, so luckily we are fine. Genos' right clicks haven't been that consistent, but he's obviously trying to heal the entire team as just Genos. There goes the Azaan. Ash went for the ult. I'm waiting for it to pop it so I can go down. We'll throw that there. Hello, Grover. There's a hit right click. Hit right click. That's not what I was trying to say. Threw up the wall. It's going to pull over left side. Victor saying I love this. Honestly, this is great. I'm much preferring that it's going this way than just a 4-1, but going to suck here if we lose. I'm just going to jump on it to trigger the overtime, die a little bit faster and respawn. It's going to keep tapping the Azaan. Seems like Vor went round for a flank on their stuff. That's the Azaan grabbing me. I used my F and got knocked out of it, but okay, whatever. We'll throw a wall if it will let me. That was terrible. Pip with the ult kind of saved me at least a little bit. There we go. We'll dash back. Ended up on here trying to get rid of the pit, but I'm missing everything. That right click was actually in range and the hammer missed. Can we hold it from here? We can, but I'm going to dip down a little bit, get the F stun on her. That hit the shield somehow. Hits on her here still. Honestly, that wall was pretty damn clutch. There goes the Ash. Hits on the Azaan. We're going to push him in towards the team just to separate him. I bet he's pulling up the wall. I think we're going to be able to hold this. Vora's doing mad work on the side there. There's the knock up. Tried to do that to kind of counter, but I timed it wrong. Dash up here, kind of keep the pip away. I could go for the ult to kill him. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Maybe I don't need to. We're just going to see what the team does. Vora died for it. That was a bit of a shame. Victor, can you just kill the pip, please? Thank you very much. We'll throw that over there. Bit of a waste. We'll just dismount them all kind of early. Probably still worth popping the ultimate because we'll gen it before the end of the round, I hope. Genos with the ult. I guess he's going for his 2. Zin, Vora, and Victor are all saving theirs. I don't really know why the team's been so conservative with ultimates. I guess I kind of have as well, but I feel like we could have done with using them a little bit more than we have. Pip is very close to being gone, but so are most of them, to be honest. There's a right click, left click, F. That was very janky, but I guess we're fine. I can't believe I missed that hit. That one hit the wall. What am I doing here? I don't know. That's the defense successful. Okay, I managed to hold them off. 3-3. Last round. This has been one hell of a goddamn game. We'll grab some more Haven. Kind of regret going for Nimble, although I wasn't expecting this game to go the full distance. Master Riding, though, Genos at least they're pointing out so everybody's aware of what they're going to try and do again with the combo they've got going, which is interesting, although doesn't necessarily always work for them. They're definitely going for the same play again to try and gain the point. We're going to push kind of with the team. I don't want to go on right side on my own. It's probably a bad idea. There goes the Grover. Hello, Azaan. You're here. We'll throw up a wall to try and help the Victor, but that might have just made it worse. Azaan's going for the ult. We're going to run back towards the point because nobody's on it. What am I doing here? I don't know. There's a right click. There's a hit. We're going to dash up here. Play it kind of safe. Sure. Don't know what the hell this play is. There's a wall. There's not an F and a right click, so I was on like 1 second cooldown. Definitely should have gone for Cronus instead of Nimble, but it's kind of my own fault for not expecting this game to go the full distance. Pip got ulted by the Vora, but didn't die because she was above the threshold, or he was above the threshold, and then Vora got cleared. Okay, 60%. Seems like everybody used the ultimate and is on about 80%, which definitely kind of sucks. We're going to just run in here, go for the F to make sure we're on it, get rid of the Vora, throw a wall, get rid of the Grover here as well if we can. He's not looking too good. We'll go for the ult, just throw it there. That's a combo. Victor, nice. Really good work there, actually. Let's get rid of the Azaan. There's a right click. He's out. We'll push to zone. Ash is just here. She's going to use her F, or what is she doing? We're just going to kill the Ash here for free. I thought she would have her F. Her knock didn't work. That's absolute bullshit, to be honest. I should have probably been pushed away there. She would have died anyway, but don't really know what happened to her knock. We'll call enemies on left. A couple of them are trying to push around. We'll throw up a wall. We'll just hit the pip, get rid of the Azaan, push him over to the right side a bit. That's not an overtime trigger for some reason, even though they were on 99%, I'm pretty sure, and that is the victory. Overtime is weird, but there's the win, which I think we do deserve. 4-3. In pretty large contrast to the first Azaan video, that was a full distance siege, which I'm really quite happy with. 13,976k, 76k is honestly a really solid stat. Top damage surprisingly over the Victor, and we were both quite a bit over everybody else actually. Give them hope just to take it all away. GG. It seems like we were doing that for theatrics, but that wasn't planned at all. I was actually kind of worried we were going to lose that one, which was going to be kind of bad because of the overtime that happened, but they also got kind of screwed because it didn't trigger on them for some reason, even though I feel like it should have. Whatever though, don't want to bog this video down with me talking about overtime and recovery mechanic and stuff. Azaan did a great job. Victor shredded. Generals did a really good job there as well, even though I wasn't getting massive heals from him. The sustain from our own stuff worked out well enough where you could kind of focus on the rest of them. For also did pretty good, although her stat doesn't really show it. She was pushing in very hard. Then for their side there, Pip did a fantastic job. Definitely did the best if you were to ask me. Their Azaan played kind of weird, didn't do that well, but he is the new character, so that's understandable. Their Grover did fantastic as well. Their Ash, not so much. Ash and Azaan definitely there were the weak links, and then Vora also played kind of weird, but wasn't doing a bad job. But anyway, we'll finish off with a TDM just to cool down a little bit after that first one. I feel like I've been going and talking quite a lot in this one. We've got a Sim, we've got an IO. We shout outs to Sim, by the way. We've also got an Ash and a Nessa, and then for their side of Drogo's a Damba, a Khan, a Makoa, and a Cassie. We're going to go for the F setup in this one though and try and throw people off and see how it goes. I'm definitely not saying that I would recommend this setup, although what I would recommend, if anybody from Evil Mojo is watching this video, which they probably aren't, and because I'm also interested to hear what you guys think about the idea that I'm kind of proposing, but I'd love for one of Azaan's talents, probably the one that we're going to pick in this video, that kind of augments them but gives you extra cooldowns, to give you an extra charge on your F, because I don't really care about the augment on Sanctuary or Conviction. I do want the extra distance and speed on the F. I think it is actually just speed or maybe a bit of distance, I'm not sure. And if it gave you an extra charge with extra cooldowns and stuff, that would feel like be kind of worth it and would make it a more interesting talent for this sort of stuff than what it is at the moment. Just my kind of thoughts though. Hopefully that made sense. But we've got Reposition, Fortress, we've got Goddesses, then Ripen the Course, Some Bullets, Pluck, and Big Game. This also isn't a very good map to try and throw people off, but we'll see what we can do. We can push in here on the Cassie. Also pull a Makoa, because why not? I guess there is the Q. We still have a little bit of sustain in this setup. One last hit to finish him. Two more. Literally just hammering a freaking turtle to death. Not really what I was expecting to do in today's video. Dash up here. There's a hit. Oh my god, we actually landed that. That was absolutely disgusting. The movement carry on the F, or I guess momentum, not movement, is really quite satisfying. I just wish that it gave you an extra charge instead of also doing stuff to your Q and your right click. Like a talent that just straight buffed your F would be so much goddamn fun if you got 2 charges, so you could do crazy stuff like that and throw people off of the map, but maybe it'd be a bit too toxic. I don't know. He's probably going to try and hook me. He missed somehow. I think he's just accepting his death here because he can't really duel Azaan. He's just dead. Do we carry him off? I was tempted to, but the Kiness was probably going to kill him anyway. Even if it increased the cooldown of your F, I just would like it to, you know, be an option so that you could have 2 charges and play kind of differently than the way that he's played at the moment, just because I think the talent we're using right now won't see that much usage, and maybe if they change it to the F, then it would. Should we try and pull the Makoa off, or do we just kill him? He's kind of low, so we'll just finish him off. There goes the Cassie too. I was going to try and pull one of them off, but the Jugger's obviously going to fly back on. There goes the Zin. Rip. We can't just grab him off. We'll see if we can pull him. Can we get the right angle here? Is that going to count? Yes, it is. There we go. Although apparently I'm dead and he isn't, which is why I wouldn't recommend this setup, because you actually don't carry them the full distance. I think you only carry them like the initial non-augmented distance, but I could be wrong with that. Let's try and get rid of the Makoa. There we go, that one should work. Right, I'm going to fall off too, but that's a kill. That's kind of the whole point of this setup, which is why I wouldn't make a full video on it, because after you've seen it once or twice, it ends up being kind of the same sort of thing over and over again. There goes the Khan. If we can just finish him, I might try and get rid of the Cassie instead. We'll just go ahead and slam her into a wall, hyper speed. There we go, she's dead. Makoa going to pull off the Ash there. There's a knock. He is not a goner because he's going for the ult, but maybe we can try and pull him off once it ends. Just going to wait here for a sec. He's going to go to the edge. We'll do it together. Makoa, he's going to try and hook me. We're just going to do that. Okay, we're both gone again. That works out great. We'll grab more nimble. Finish it off. Why not? Dash all the way up. Go for an ult. See if we can slam on somebody. There we go. That's into 3 people. Let's not do that. Wasn't letting me do it for some reason. That's fine. We'll throw it on the Drogos? What the hell just happened? I literally froze myself there because I wasn't understanding what the hell I was witnessing. There goes the Drogos. That was so weird. What? I know the ultimate was bugged and kind of janky, but that was definitely a new one where I kind of just sit for a second and wait to find out where I'm going to go. We finish off the Makoa here. There's a right click. He's just diving over that way. Do we try and pull off the Drogos? No, because he's just going to get back on. He's a very new player though. Clearly we'll pull off the Khan. There's no way he's getting back on. Sometimes you can get back on and kill them, but most of the time not really going to happen. Can also get into a triple. You're in a situation where I can imagine this actually being beneficial other than equal to your team, because obviously you're dying as well as if you're trying to hyper focus somebody, because they're doing a really good job on like hyper carrying. But even then, I feel like if somebody's doing such a good job that they're carrying, you're not really going to be able to pull them off the map. I'm just going to throw myself off. That was ridiculous how quick I went there. Okay, we obviously are buffing out a ton, but I wasn't expecting that. We'll fire ourselves over here again. Here's a right click on him. Don't really know what's happening. I'm pretty sure that Drogos is a bot or just very, very new. We'll go ahead and pull the Makoa off again. See, off the map? No, maybe we'll get it with the ultimate. That's another way we can do it. Okay, I was going to throw them off. Kiness is going to get a kill, and there is the victory. And another kill just happened as well after the freaking screen. There's the 40 to I think 15 or something. That was a very uneven game. But yeah, there we go. There is the victory. We also had a DC, so it was sort of even, but I can enter the hyper carried. I don't think she was cheating. I think somebody accused her there in the lobby, but I think she was just doing a good job. I don't know who on our side was DC'd, but overall it's definitely kind of uneven. We ended up with a really good stat there, even though I was throwing people off the map with me. I don't really understand that, but yeah, there we go. Second highest damage somehow. So yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, leave a like if you enjoyed. Like I said, let me know where you want to see me next. I'll see you all really, really soon. And as always, stay frosty.